My name is George Ethan Cox. I'm your RYT 200-hour certified yoga instructor, coming to you live from Hive Fitness Studios of Moravian Falls. This is brought to you by Wilkes Recovery Revolution. Be sure to check them out on Facebook to learn all about the awesome services that they offer our communities. You can also check my website on Facebook at Yoga with George Ethan. This is Yoga for Wellness for Mobility. This is going to be awesome for opening up the heart space, for helping transition from point A to point B. This is good for finding some looseness in the joints. This is really good for people who do strength training, for people who might feel a little stiff after their week. It's all kinds of good feelings and good stuff. It's going to be a lot of different types of movement. It's going to focus on mobility in the mind as well. So be ready for an awesome class that's going to test you mind, body, and soul. With that being said, grab yourself a block and a mat. Wear something comfortable that you're happy to move in, and we'll begin. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away here, seated in a nice comfortable seat. I'm going to start cross-legged here. You can also sit on your knees, and if your knees are sensitive, you can roll up a blanket or your mat, but focus on grounding first, making sure your glutes are glued to the mat. Like last week, imagine that you have roots reaching down into the earth. Take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh it out, and relax the shoulders. Deep breath in, find length in the spine, reach through beyond the crown of your head. And exhale out. Find ease. Take a few moments with these deep breaths to set an intention for your practice today. Breathe in. Find expansion in the belly to kind of expand your breath here. Exhale it all out. Inhale in. And with your next exhale, let go of the day so far. Maybe close your eyes so you can really focus in on the sensations of your breath. Inhale, breathe in. This time, exhale through your nose. We got 2 more breaths here before getting started, but the breath is so important, so we use that as a foundation for every yoga class. Inhale all together. Nice long breath. Slow breath out. Last one. Inhale in. And exhale through the nose. Open the eyes. We're going to go ahead and start with some neck rolls. Inhale, find length in the neck. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, roll to the left, left ear to left shoulder. Keep shoulders grounded. Exhale, round forward and through. Inhale to the right side. Right ear to right shoulder grounds. Pull down with the elbows. Exhale, round it through. With mobility practice, this accentuates using the breath to guide you, so really focus in on inhaling as you stretch and exhaling as you round forward. Keeping your heart nice and lifted. If you need a guide, keep your thumb on your sternum. The only thing moving here should be your neck and head. Should feel really good in the side of the neck or even in the front. If you feel any pinching or sensations of pain, ease off. This is not a class that incites pain. This is a class that focuses on enjoying the sensations and noticing differences in the body. Take your time, nice and slow. Got 1 or 2 on each side more. Remember, keep those slow breaths. We're not in a rush. This is not a race. This is just time to reflect and notice on where you are presently. find a place that catches, that feels good, and you really want to work in that area, go ahead. I invite you to work with that natural movement. So if you got some funky wiggles that you think is funky, go for it. All right, guys. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, carve a line with the nose and look up. Exhale, carve a line down, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Use your breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale to chin to chest. Find a stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale, look up. Exhale, head back to center. Up and overs, we're going to inhale, reach our right hand up and over. Exhale, reach. Pull the thumbs back. Keep your glutes down to the mat, your sitting bones nice and glued down. Breathe here into the belly. Heart lifted. Exhale. Inhale for a deeper stretch. Feel the fascia of the skin on the right side of your torso. Feel the stretch. Reach a little further, wiggle the fingers, and then exhale. Swim that right hand down. Lift the left hand up as you inhale. Exhale over. Pull the thumbs back, elbows back, look up, inhale. And exhale once more. Last inhale here. And exhale, rain it down. Awesome. Hands on your knees here, wherever you are. We're doing seated, rotating cat and cow. But we're going to start just with regular cat and cow seated variation. So to do that, we're going to inhale, heart presses forward. Use your hands to guide you as you hold on to your knees. Heart reaches forward, your shoulders back, your elbows pull down. Exhale, your arms straighten, navel draws into the spine, your back arches, and your chin to chest. Inhale, head lifts, heart reaches forward. Find length in the belly. Look up. Exhale, dome the back body as you draw the navel into the spine. Nice smooth breaths. Once you get comfortable here, we're going to experiment with smoothing our heart forward and clockwise as we inhale, and then smooth rounding back as we exhale. Getting a fine gyration, rotation here. Using the breath. Exhale as your back arches in your cat variation. Inhale as your stomach softens and lengthens, and cow. Play here again. If you find a place that you find that really feels good here, that you want to play around with, and you want to move into that space for a little longer, go ahead. Breathe into that space. I invite you to do so. We're not yogi robots here. We're people who find what feels good in our bodies in the present moment and makes the most of that. But the key thing here in every yoga class is to utilize the breath, focusing in on that whenever your mind wanders. Just keep moving, keep breathing. All right, when you're ready, switch rotation. Counterclockwise this time. Or if you were counterclockwise to begin with, go clockwise. It should feel really good. Just smoothing the heart space forward, pulling the elbows down as you go forward, and lengthening the arms, arching the back as you go back. Remember, keep your glutes glued down. Glued glutes down to the mat. Because if you're it can induce falling, you see, and imbalance if you don't have a solid foundation. So really focus on reaching the tailbone down into the mat. Got one or two more rotations here. Again, if you find something that feels good, stick with it. And when you reach back to the forward section, go ahead and inhale, look up. Exhale, relax your shoulders, find a nice neutral spine. All right, now we're going to do some shoulder stretches here with eagle arms. To do that, you make a karate chop with, or well, you can do it just by making a V, but Fun way to do it is karate chop to your left with your right arm, karate chop to the right over top with your left arm. Left elbow is on the crease of the right arm here. You lift the left hand, lift the right hand. You got this V shape going. Now, you might not make it all the way there, and that's cool, but let's try first to see if our hands can touch with the back. And if you feel comfortable, now you don't have to, you can simply just stay in V, or you can just focus on having the back of your hands touch. So, but if you feel comfortable, you can double wrap where your palms meet, and focus on your left elbow to start. We're going to make a little circle here. With left, like you're drawing circles with your left elbow. If you're in your V, like this. Just bring your attention to your left elbow. And if you're like this, or you can just focus on pressing the back of your hands together. Keep making circles one direction. Now, maybe you enlarge the circle if you feel comfortable. Finding mobility in those shoulders here. All right, switch rotation the other way. All right, and unravel. Bring your arms around and back behind you. Palms face down, fingers forward. Inhale, lift the sternum up towards the sky. Chin lifts up. Inhale, deep breaths in. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep that sternum lifted. Inhale, lift the chin to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. All right, opposite side. So I started with the right hand first. So we're going with the left arm karate chop first to the right. Right hand karate chop to the left, right over the left arm. Lift the thumbs toward your face. You can have your hands touch, or if you're feeling comfortable, double wrap it. Take your right elbow this time. Make circles clockwise. Just little baby circles. They don't have to be anything significant. Really, if you're having trouble, just focus on your arms trying to press into one another more or less than anything, and then make circles. The main sensation you want to notice is opening in the shoulder blades. Maybe make the circles a bit bigger if you're comfortable with that. Breathe. Inhale as you lift your elbows up. Exhale as you bring it down. Keep your spine nice and neutral, drawing the abs in here. And switch rotations. Counterclockwise or clockwise if you started counterclockwise. Keep your heart nice and lifted. Moving the shoulders a funky way. You're also getting a little workout here. Last circle or two. And when you're ready, unravel. Reach your arms behind you. Press into the floor behind you. Lift the sternum. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Back to neutral spine. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to left knee, left palm behind you. Guide your gaze to beyond your left shoulder. Find a lift in the heart space. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, draw that navel in. Look a little further to the left. Draw that navel in and deepen your twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. All right, wonderful. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, other side. Twist to your right. Left palm to right knee, right hand behind you. Heart lifts. Gaze beyond the right shoulder. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, navel draws in. Guide your gaze further. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, deepen your twist. Walk yourself back to center. We're going to move into all fours. So, hands beneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. If you're welcome to do a cat-cow here, just do one or two this time, just to reset. Inhale, drop the navel, look forward. Exhale, round it through, press down and away from the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press away, navel draws in. All right, back to neutral spine. Knees as wide as your yoga mat. Press your middle hand into the center of your mat. We're going to inhale, draw a bow and arrow with the right hand, reaching the right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to thread the needle through this hole that we've created underneath our bodies and reach. We're going to inhale, pull that back out and reach the hand back up. We got two more of these. Exhale, reach it through. See if you can't go a little further. Inhale, reach back up towards the sky. Wiggle those fingers. And exhale, reach that through. Rest your shoulder on the mat. Maybe your ear rests on the mat as well. Breathe into that space between the ear and right shoulder. And then maybe, if you feel comfortable, reach your left hand all the way up beyond the top short edge of your mat. Breathe deeply into the spaces of your shoulder blades. Find opening. Beautiful. Two more breaths here. All right. Draw that left hand back to center. Press firmly into the mat along the fingertips. And inhale, reach that right hand way up high, opening the heart. And now you replace the left hand with the right as you switch. This time, bow and arrow your left hand up towards the sky. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that through. Reach beyond. Inhale, reach the hand up high. Wiggle those fingers, open the heart space. Exhale, reach through. Last one. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, reach through. Relax your shoulder down to the mat and relax your ear down. Nice and easy. And then if you feel inclined, you can press your right hand up beyond the front short edge of your mat. Breathe. Find opening in the left of your neck here. Notice if something comes up in your mind, and when you do, allow yourself to return to your breath. Let your breath carry you from moment to moment. All right. Bring your hand back to center, your right hand, press firmly down, and inhale, reach your left hand up, way up high. Wiggle those fingers, and then bring it back down. All right, before we do our sun salutations for the day, I want to invite you to curl your toes under and walk your hips back. Use your hands to walk up your thighs until your torso is nice and tall. From here, I want you to focus on your sitting bones down onto your heels, so you're getting a really good stretch in the toes here. This is really good feet yoga here to stretch the fascia of the foot, as well as to if you notice that you have like a curling forward sensation with your toes, if you're wearing shoes a lot or if you're not actively stretching them often, this should be really healthy for them. Now, don't get me wrong, it's okay if you don't get to this right away, and that's fine. We'll have other opportunities to kind of loosen that up. But this is just really good to get a really deep stretch in the arches of the feet. Now, for people with flat foot, you may struggle, and some people who can't get your pinky toes all the way down may have a hard time. So if you do, just focus on kind of bouncing back and forth. And we'll get more into that whenever we go into our down dogs. And if you're really uncomfortable, it's okay to just simply uncurl your toes and rest your hips with your heels spread apart, kind of in like a hero variation. All right, from here, we're going to do a couple of wrist stretches, starting with a wave to kind of release the wrist here. Then we go into thriller arms, reaching your hands forward, fingers face down, wiggle the fingers. Take your right hand to start and give a gentle pull to the left hand. Breathe. Now, palm facing forward, fingers up and pull. Breathe. And switch. Go ahead, thriller arms right hand, give your right hand a pull. Nice and gently, we're not forcing anything. And fingers facing up, pull, breathe. And release. All right, y'all. Go ahead and unwind those toes. Maybe you give your ankles a little rotation here. But when you're ready, we're going to walk our hands up a pace and then bring your toes curled back under. Bring your torso down towards your knees and peel your hips up towards the sky, down dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Go ahead and walk that dog, bringing one heel down at a time, bending the alternate knee. Breathe deeply. Alrighty. When you're ready, go ahead and anchor both heels down. Take 3 breaths here. If you're having trouble with your wrists and hands, press firmly into the fingertips, claw down into the mat. Press firmly into the fleshy part of the, in between the thumb and index finger. 2 breaths here. Nice, slow, smooth, deep breaths. Your head should feel relaxed here. And when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bring your right knee in towards the chest, squeeze, and then plant that foot in between the palms. All right. Go ahead and lower that back knee. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Press firmly into your right foot. And inhale, swoop the arms forward, up and back. Then exhale, rain it down. Go ahead and lift that back knee and inhale. Exhale, bring that back foot to meet the front. Forward fold. Take this opportunity to make sure your feet are hip width apart. You can shake your head a little yes, maybe a little no. Maybe you grasp your elbows with each hand and sway gently side to side, having a gentle bend of the knee. Really let go in the back body. Find ease here. And release the arms. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we reach our hands way up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Notice how you feel. All right, from here, take your left foot and guide it back, just halfway back, but keep both of your legs nice and straight here. We're going for pyramid pose. Torso nice and lifted. Inhale, lift in the sternum. Exhale, hinge at the hips. We're moving down halfway. Inhale, lift back up, press into that front foot. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Staying here in pyramid. Inhale, reach the hands way up high. Heart lifts. Exhale, swim the hands behind you. Interlace behind your back this time. And exhale, dive your chest forward, pulling those thumbs, that knuckles back halfway down. Maybe if you want to keep further, you can, keeping those knuckles pulling forward till you go into a fold. Maybe you stay halfway, that's fine too. And when you're ready, use your knuckles to pull you back. And release. Inhale, reach the arms way up high. Swim that foot back even further for high lunge. Bend that front knee. Now this time, we're getting a little funkier now, so pivot that back foot a quarter turn. So we turn that high lunge into warrior one. Draw the navel in, tailbone reaches down, bend that front knee. Inhale in, exhale, open wide, warrior two. Look beyond your pointer finger, nice tall posture here. Keep that front knee bent. All right. Inhale, straighten that front knee. Half turn your right foot to the left so both feet are facing forward. We're in wide-legged, wide-armed position. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, arms behind your back, interlace behind your back, and fold forward all the way down. I don't know why, but I want to call this can opener pose, but it might have a better name than that, so I'll leave it at that. Inhale, use your knuckles to pull up halfway. Exhale, fold, and release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift once more. Maybe you grab your block for support. Exhale, fold. Pivot that left foot all the way to the left. Pivot the right foot as well so you're in a high lunge. And walk your hands to your left. Keep that front knee bent here. Now this time we're going to step that back foot all the way up to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your hands way up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we inhale once more, reach your hands up high. Exhale, swim the hands behind you. Interlace your hands opposite thumb on top this time, the one that feels a little funky. Pull away. Go ahead and take your right foot this time and step it back half of the mat's width while keeping both of your feet nice and grounded, and legs nice and long. No bending at the knee for pyramid. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Pull down and away with the knuckles, keeping your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands and fold. Maybe use your block here. From here, bend the front knee, bring your back foot back further. Inhale, look forward. Squeeze your legs into a central line. Use your abdominals. Inhale, exhale, relax your shoulders. And then inhale, use your ab strength to lift your body up, lift your hands up to high lunge. Now go ahead and take an exhale and pivot that back foot so we are in a warrior one. Pull those thumbs back, bend that knee deeper, breathe, and exhale, warrior two. Keep a gentle buoyancy in that left knee here. Inhale in and out. Straighten that left foot. Pivot that left foot so it's parallel with the right. Both feet are facing the long, short edge of your mat. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up and back. And then exhale, swim your arms behind you, opposite thumbs interlace. Pull down and back to lift your heart space. And exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. We're doing a lot of shoulder openers, heart openers here. This is really good if you work at a desk, trying to feel open and free and able to breathe. Use your knuckles, inhale, pull up halfway. Exhale, release the hands and forward fold. Knees nice and straight. Press into the outer edges of the feet. All right, use your block here. Place it nice and center in your mat or in center where you are. You can have it flat. You can have it short edge down and flat, or you can have it long. You can have it nice and tall. Whichever works best for you. Press your hand firmly into the block or the floor, whichever, and inhale, reach your right hand up high for a twist. And then exhale, bring it down. Switch hands, press into your right hand into the block or mat, and inhale, reach your left hand up high. And exhale, release it. All right, you're in your forward fold here, so use your hands for guidance and heel toe, your feet together to about hip length. Gentle bend at the knees, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your hands way up high. Pull the thumbs back, and exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Notice how you feel, just take a moment. All right, go ahead and turn to your right. We're going to go ahead and inhale, reach your hand up high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Bring your one foot back and another. You're in plank. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down. Squeeze your elbows in together. Pull your hands back to your ribs. Press firmly into your foundation. And press up into your feet, press your feet and pelvis into the mat. Inhale, look up, cobra. Exhale, chin to chest release. Press up to all fours or plank, whichever is best for you. Whisper to yourself that you are strong. I am strong. Inhale, exhale, bring your hips back, downward facing dog. Starting from the left this time, we're going to inhale, look forward, and exhale. Draw that left knee in towards the chest and plant that foot in between the palms. From here, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a step forward with the back heel, pivot that foot, and we're going to swing our hands forward, up and back, warrior one. Breathe. We go into our warriors because it provides sustainability in our joints and gives us strength in our legs, which hold us all day. And exhale, open our arms wide, warrior two. Maybe widen your stance if that's good for you. We inhale, reach forward, flip that front palm. Exhale, drop the back palm up and over, peaceful warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, open back wide to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, pivot that back. Actually, I did this wrong. That's okay, but pivot that back foot. Go ahead and have it kind of at a weird inverse warrior two pyramid combo. And from here, we're going to just drop both hands and move the other way. Ooh. That's even weirder. So we're moving our minds as well as our bodies here. All right, exhale, drop both hands back and both feet facing forward. Take that back foot up just a step so both hands are nice and wide. And when you're ready, cock at the hips and tilt your left hand down as if you're going into a twist. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Maybe you can grab your block for support. Legs nice and straight. Press into your blocker mat and we're twisting, lifting your left hand up this time. Keep your legs nice and straight as straight as they can. And exhale, release. Bend that front knee. Bring that back foot back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring that foot back, all the way back. And we're going straight into down dog. Or you can take a vinyasa, whichever is best for you. Inhale, reach the right knee up to the chest, look forward, and plant your foot in between the palms. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, relax the shoulders, and bring that foot back up just a step so we can pivot. Inhale, squeeze the legs. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky, warrior one. Lift the heart space, ground down in the tailbone. Nice wide stance. Make sure your knees don't go beyond your front toes here. Pressing into that pinky toe in the back. Inhale and exhale, open wide, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, flip that front palm. Exhale, drop the back hand up and over, peaceful warrior. Really feel that stretch in the right side body. Breathe. And exhale, straighten that front leg. Keep the arms nice and wide. That pivot stays in the back foot. Breathe here for a pyramid. Inhale in. Exhale, dive down with the right hand, reaching towards your block or mat, and lifting your left hand up high. Exhale, bring that left palm down. Make that back foot parallel with the front. Keeping both legs nice and straight for pyramid. If you have to move that back foot up a step, that's fine. And plant your left palm or his fingertips. Inhale, reach the right hand up high. And then exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, look forward, bring our back foot up to the front. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, we reach our hands way up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Alrighty. Breathe here, just notice how you feel. We're awoke, well, we are woke. We are woke today. We're awake today. Alrighty, y'all. Let's do some leg stretches. The important thing about mobility is you have to stretch to really find yourself able to make bigger motions. So just take a moment to recognize this as we go into our next postures. So inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down and bring your feet back, and we're going to meet on our hands and knees. Alrighty, we're going to inhale, keep that right foot up. Exhale, draw that right knee in and cross that right foot across the mat in front of us. We're setting up for pigeon pose. Now, your right right heel might be closer to the pelvis or your body, that's fine. But walk your back leg back as needed. Having a nice long torso here. Inhale. Stretching your hips brings a lot more mobility in how you move your body. because it's easy to kind of hunch into a posture, but we don't spend a lot of time opening our hips during the day. Keep your heart nice and lifted. Breathe into that stretchy space on your left flip on your left hip flexors. Try to stay light on your fingertips. Maybe, if you wish, you can walk your hands forward. And this will bring, and then you can bring your torso down. This will bring more of a hip flexor stretch on the right hip. And just breathe into that space in both hips here. See if you can't make them nice and even. We're staying here for just a few moments here. Really sink into this posture here. All right. So listen closely. We inhale, lift our torsos back up. We fall down on our right glute, and you notice your legs are kind of at a bit of a 90-degree angle. You go ahead and windshield wiper them to your left, and then you walk your torso back over the left leg and scoot your back leg back. Mobility practice. Feel a really good stretch in the glutes. This should feel really good to y'all. Especially if you haven't stretched these in a long time, especially if you have what they call leg day at the gym. Leg day, don't skip leg day, they say. But don't skip leg stretching either. That's super important. Fun fact, I have felt never so stress-free as I did in my life whenever I had a very good leg workout and then had really good leg stretches following that. I felt fantastic, even though my legs were sore. Like my anxiety was gone. It made so much of a difference. So if you have an opportunity to get a little leg exercise, go for it. Even more so to get a leg stretch to relieve stress. Say that 5 times really fast. All right, if you're ready, and you can stay up with your heart lifted if that is what suits you best, but you may also lower down, torso to the mat. Your head may fall onto your hands, or maybe all the way down to the mat. Breathe into the hips. Nice, deep, smooth breaths. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes so we can feel nice and deep stretches here. Breathe into the pelvis, breathe into the hips. And when your mind begins to wander, remember, come back to the breath. Just 2 to 3 more breaths here. Take extra slow, careful, deep breaths here. Okay. Lift your torso back up once more. Go ahead and fall back. We will windshield wiper our legs, so feet a little more than hip widths apart. Moving the knees from side to side for a release in the low back. I've noticed wearing black pants today. They double as a lint roller. I'm cleaning my mat as I go. All right. And again, if you find a place that feels really good and yummy, go stick around there. That's totally cool. All right. We're going in for a wide-legged stretch here. So to start, we're going to start by placing your left hand on your right thigh, keeping both thighs nice and grounded here, and going up and over with the left arm. Pull the thumb back, inhale in, and there's where mobility comes in. Exhale, round forward for a full back stretch. Place your right hand on your left thigh and then pull your left thumb back. Stretch. Inhale. Exhale, round forward. Walk your hands around. Left hand to right thigh. Right hand pulls back. Heart lifts. Inhale. Exhale, round forward. Walk your hands around. Right hand to left thigh. Pull the left thumb back, left elbow back. Heart opens. Exhale, round forward. Keep your toes active. And pull the right arm up and over and back. 2 more on each side. Exhale, forward and through and up. Make sure the thighs are nice and glued down, so are the sitting bones. Exhale, round it through and forward and the other way. You're like thinking, what in the world is George up to now? Well, I'm thinking, experiment. Try something new today. This may seem funky, but it brings insight to the body, making it move muscles that might not have moved in a while, making it stretch in ways it's not used to. Use your breath, switch sides. Last one. Walk back and all the way back to center. Beautiful. Alrighty, bring your feet together into dragonfly. Scoot your hips close to your heels and give your knees a little bounce here. Opening up the hips. Keeping your heart nice and lifted. Finding ease here. Alrighty. Now from here, you can stop flapping the wings at this point. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, use your hands, pull your ankles with your hands and peer forward in between your feet. Maybe you can try to open your feet up wide by pressing your thigh bones down, knees down, like you're reading a book or peering into a lake or a pool of water in between your feet. And then inhale, lift back up. Exhale, peer back forward once more. And inhale, back up. Awesome. All right, we're going to go back a long ways on the mat here. And for a shoulder stretch once more, we're just going to bring our palms right behind our hips to the sides and lean back into them. Elbows squeeze in towards each other. Go ahead and take your right foot and cross it with the left leg and bring that left foot close to your hips here for figure 4. So you're getting a duplex stretch. You're stretching the front of the wrist, you're stretching your heart, you're stretching your shoulders, stretching your right hip. Get a full body experience with a deep breath. Noticing wherever your body is touching the floor, wherever your body is meeting each other, press into those surfaces firmly and with intention. And then exhale, unwind and switch. Once more, if this is too much for you for your wrist, you can have your fingers focusing outward, but focusing on your heart lifting. Breathe deep. And exhale, unwind. Go ahead and take your hands in behind your thighs and roll back. Alrighty, guys and gals. We're going to go into some yogi bicycles. So we're moving our bodies every which way. Bring your knees up closer to the chest, your legs parallel off the ground. Inhale and bring your hands to interlace behind your head, thumbs kind of going down alongside the neck here. Elbows nice and wide. We inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg, bring the left leg towards you, and take your right elbow to give your left knee a little kiss here. And then inhale, open wide. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Right knee comes in, left elbow touches the right knee. And switch. Inhale to open wide, stretch, and exhale, switch touch. Inhale, we switch sides, open wide. Exhale, we twist. Repeat several times here. Just follow your own pace. Use your breath here. Go nice and slow, controlled movement. This isn't a yoga class. If you don't work your abdominals a little bit, take your time. Feel isolation in those abdominals here just a little bit, but this should be a full body experience. We're going to do 3 more on each side. Really focus your toes pointing out. 2 and 1. Finish your rotation and release your head to the mat. Bring your heels in towards your hips here. We're moving into a bridge pose. Pressing firmly into your palms here. You're going to inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky, pressing into those heels. Press firmly. Maybe you shimmy your shoulders here. Maybe you interlace the fingertips behind the back. Pressing your hips up. Imagine your tailbone reaching towards your knees. Heart lifts like it's reaching towards your chin. Your chin raises up slightly towards the sky. Breathe. A couple breaths. And release slowly. Exhale, roll it down. Press firmly into the mat for 1 more. And inhale, lift the hips off the mat. Pressing firmly down into the surface. Interlace the fingers behind the back, opposite thumb on top this time. Lifting the heart space up towards the chin, a little bit towards the sky. Breathe, you got this. Almost done. 1 more inhale in, lift your hips a little higher. Exhale, release, roll it down nice and slow. Awesome. Well, time for a little yogi freestyle. If there's a motion or movement you want to do that will help you complete your practice, go for it. It could be some circles with the knees. It could be some supine twists, elongating the arms, rotating one way, and the knees the other. It could be happy baby. It could be plow pose. It could be some scissor kicks. Whatever works best for you. Just get the motions out that you want to so we can conclude in Shavasana and you feel complete in your practice today. As everybody's different, everyone has different needs when they practice yoga. My goal for you is to feel your best and to know that you've tried your best and to give you kudos for showing up for yourselves. Take a couple of breaths wherever you are. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, allow your body to fully and completely soften. Allow your hands to spill off to the sides of your hips, palms facing up, allowing your feet to ease to the sides. Allowing your body to fully and completely, totally relax from your fingers to your toes. Soften your jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften the brow. And just close your eyes or soften your gaze. Keyword is softness. Encompass the feeling of softness around your entire body. Softness and ease. And breathe deep. A few moments to take in the nourishment of our practice today. Take a few moments to relish in stillness. And I'll conclude in just a moment. But for now, just be. All right, my friends. I invite you to bring your awareness back to the space. Gentle movements of your fingers and your toes. Maybe gentle sway of your head from side to side. Take your time here, bringing the knees up, feet flat on the mat, and roll over to your favorite side. Take your time, maybe use your head or hand as your arm or hand as a pillow. And we press up when we're ready, back into a seated position. And that concludes today's yoga practice. I close in gratitude for this opportunity to serve you every single Saturday for free classes online and in person. This is brought to you by Wilkes Recovery Revolution, Hive Fitness Studios, and Yoga with George Ethan. It's an honor to serve you. We close with the sacred yoga term, Namaste. Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. With that being said, join us for more practices, absolutely free to you, every single Saturday at 11 a.m., either live or in person. I'd love to see you guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful week.